person in here. Okay. I'm going to dominate the map. I'll maybe go over there. Should go in there. I didn't unlock that tower, surprisingly. Whatever. Can't open them. That's interesting. I see another tower over there. Oh my god. There we go. Nice defense. And hello. Amethyst. Like I can. Hey, Terry Babe 69. Thank you for the auto host. Hey, YouTuber. How's it going, Mike? I had fun last night, but yeah, I had to get off because of that storm. Jesus. Alright, yeah, I think that's enough amethyst right there. Last me for a while. I want to have this entire space map, discovered. So there's amethyst right over there. More that way. There it is. it's not as long. I haven't checked up on the patch notes. I think there was another update to this game. Okay, I can't go all the way there. If I wanted to. You think that they'd have some sort of cave system as well in this game? I mean, it would be great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do have caves, caverns, but what I mean is like some kind of like underworld. Still, having floating castles would be great. Floating ruins. They can definitely do a lot for a fantasy game. Again, this game is still in early access, so, you know, it's going to have its bugs, its glitches, it's, you know, not everything's going to be in there. Might feel a little bit underwhelmed, but the developers have been doing a really good job on providing content on a near weekly basis. I would say, hey, Backwoods Metalhead, welcome back to the stream, man. How's it going? I can see your avatar there. What does your avatar look like? Oh, it has horns. Ooh, blue guy with horns. Awesome. Like, the avatars, the stream avatars are totally random, so... Yeah, someone else made this. Is this... Dead Skin? I don't think I've come across Dead Skin before. Yeah, it does. It's totally random. The avatars are random. So I have no control over like what they look like or anything. They changed something with the yeah, it's totally different. Utility structures. Nothing's different with the structures. Definitely keeping ornate. I'm not going back to stone. No way. The spells like Divine Orb, it's totally useless. It doesn't even do like that percentage of damage. Beam of Light. No, the only really good weapons for staffs: Fireball, Shadow Blast, and Lightning Storm. Shadow Blast mainly for taking out flying units. They're already flying, and you know they just crash down to the ground, and depending on the fall, like how far they fell, they could die, or just take like massive hit. Pacify, no use of having a tame because every time there's a server refresh or whatever. I do have a melee character who's only up to like near level 20s, like level 19 right now. Different server. The iron armor. Well, let me put it this way. Don't bother with the iron armor. It's weak. It's pathetic. You don't really get that many magical properties, so don't bother with iron armor. For right now, people go for the wild. Hey, YouTuber. If you want good armor, go with either wild or leather. But yeah, wild or leather. Though I've seen more wild wearers than leather. As for rings, mana regen, most definitely. And same with the health regen, especially when you're going to battle. Well, you know, it depends on your character build. But for armor, it's either leather or wild. The reason I chose cloth is simply for style, for looks, and because my character's max level and I'm near god status, so it doesn't really even faze me. Yeah, yeah, the wild armor. Oh, see, there's a dragon right there. Yeah, wild is really good. It is. Um, if I were to create another character, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Then I'd go with wild. As for melee weapons, I mean, spells are pretty good. I'll take a quick look. Wait a second. Pink. Here, let's take a quick look. I have more than enough mana potions. At the spells. Terran Smash is really it's a good melee starting spell. Bloodlust is really good. If you're really going for like a melee class, Bloodlust is an absolute. I haven't used these yet. I have not used these. So that's all I can tell you about melee. No. That's a good question. That's a good question. Well, it depends on the combination. Most people go with staff because fireball spell is just powerful. It is like the staff is the equivalent of the AK in of an AK-47 in FPS games. It seriously is. Here, let's go over the spells. All right. Well, first the weapons. Staff is what I have. And I like it because the name God King. Come on, God King staff. It's beautiful. Hey, oh, you're sick? Ah, sorry to hear that, man. So lurking, no problem, dude. Hope you feel better soon, man. Wands. Think of wands like your handguns. The equivalent of a handgun. They're quick. They can do like sporadic spell casting, like wand spells, arcane missile, really fast. Same with ice bolt, fast. Blink. It's like a teleportation spell. It's basically teleportation. Blood boil. And kiss of death. That will drain life. Then you have your gauntlets right here. And gauntlets, I haven't seen many gauntlet users. But for gauntlets, you have Purify. This I have seen. I have seen Ice Storm in action, and it's really good. It has a really good AoE. Yeah, Wagnum, most powerful wand in the world. I feel like, yeah, basically. In the word. Necrosis is also really good. It's actually kind of broken. Gift from the gods. It's pretty good. Not that great, but it's like Lightning Storm in a way. Oh, Lightning Storm. It's really good stun locking spell. Semi stun locking, but it's still good. This is basically Meteor. I don't even know why they call it that. Conflagration. Just call it Meteor or Meteor. It does about 2k damage, depending on your damage that you have. So for me, yeah, it would do a hefty amount, probably around 3k. And these are my guys' bases. They're not really on so much anymore because there's barely anyone on the server, unfortunately. Eagle feathers, you get them from the eagles that fly around. Just use Shadow Blast to knock them down. Shadow Blast works on any flying unit and will knock them down easily. Even if it's like a Inferno Dragon, let's say you're fighting, let's say you see like a Inferno Dragon and it's like way up here. Get on your broom, doesn't matter what broom, go up to it, use Shadow Blast, like 1 or 2 shots, it falls down, and if it hits the ground, then it's dead. And thank you for the follow, I appreciate it, Backwoods Metalhead. Now with the username like that, the Metalhead part, who's your favorite metal band? Thank you, man. This is my base. Look at my base. My base is amazing. Black Dahlia Murder. Awesome. One of my one of my top favorite bands, you know, and people really don't like them, is Kiss. Well, they're more like rock band. Metal band, it's tough. Like, I would go with Sonata Arctica. They're a power metal band. That's the thing. It's like when you talk about metal, it's like what genre of metal? Are you talking about power metal? Are you talking about Hollywood metal? Are you talking about death metal, black metal, no thrash metal? Yeah, like Sonata Arctica, they're my favorite. Out of all like metal band and metal band genres, they are my favorite. Simply because, you know, I just like their lyrics and, you know, the speed and tempo that they go with. Yeah. Old school bands, I would say like Striper is really good. Like, to me, Striper, yeah, I know Striper's like Christian. It's like Christian metal. But if you listen to Hell with the Devil, oh my god. Listen to Hell with the Devil is so fucking good. Especially the riffs. Fuck. Like you can't go wrong. Of course, you know, I can go with Black Sabbath. I haven't listened to Black Sabbath in a good long while. There haven't been too many Motorhead. I mean, that's a classic right there. What are your opinions on Baby Metal? I don't know if you've seen them. It's that Japanese metal band. Like, admittedly, like the girls said that they didn't know what heavy metal was. You know, when they started their band and everything, like they didn't do the research or any of that. No, they just thought it was something cute. No. Despite appearances, Baby Metal has some really good showmanship. I mean, not showmanship, but what I mean is, like, just style. They have really good style. And tone as well. But, yeah, I can see how most people wouldn't be a fan of them. Like, other favorite bands would be like Slipknot, but I haven't listened to them in a good long while. Yeah, I haven't listened to them in like forever and a day. Yeah, I want to go with Decoration. So I have what is it? Yeah, 14-day binding scroll for a tame creature, but it's like, why would I want to use that? There's no reason. Tame creatures disappear after a short amount of time due to the server refresh. Alright, so I need, for a dragon head, I need wood, scales, blah 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 blah. Okay. Nothing there. So many metal ingots. Yeah, I do keep wooden chests. Because, yeah, I know that there's like tons of wood out there already, but, you know, I just want to have it there for like, just for convenience. Yeah, exactly. So I don't have to harvest again and go out and bother with all that. I try and do like a big harvest, and then that's that. Oh, where? God, I made this place a little bit too confusing for myself. But yeah, this place is bare right here, so I'll be adding stuff to it. Now this is the ornate part. Yeah, that's because, well, I have the settings on like ultra, whatever. And I have a gigabit connection. So I mean, that could play into it. Ah, I need leather. Damn it. I don't like how that looks. I really, yeah, not enough. Damn it. No, I should have stuck with... Well, I mean, I could put in the points for stone again. But ornate... I don't know. I'm thinking about going back with stone. Oh, it's my turrets attacking something. Like, stone as it is already difficult to try and break through. But with everything that they're updating with the game, it's like, should I bother? So, I don't know. Oh, right. Let me get the mana potions and health potions. Get you out and... That's not gonna do crap. That's right. I need mushrooms along with this to make the potent mana. What's it for that? Oh, well, we'll find out. Oh wait, let me change this around. By the way, have you tried out Hellblade? Highly recommend it. So good. See? Looks like someone's trying to build up there. See? One shot. Down it goes. Of course, I can't get any more experience points, but just having the items, it's good enough for me. No, I was going to make the arena, and I really should send more word about this the server on like Twitter and social media so more people can join in. I mean, it is a PvP server. I remember in a different server there were people that were camping here. Let's go up there. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Lightning storm, so good. All this stuff I can just break away. That one I might just keep. I'll keep that trinket. As for this, that's only level 19. And I'm out of mammoth pots, so should have had that ring on. There we go. Oh right, I need these for mana. And where is it? There it is. You know, if I'm going to build upon that arena, might as well. Yeah, I'll go with wood as well for decorations. How's my broom? Oh my god. Alright, got some stuff I could get very easily back. Alright, ingots, crystal. Oh, right, I have that trinket right there. What the hell? Alright, time to get some more stone. Stone. Getting some more stone. Fireball. Yeah. Yeah, I won't be needing the other room for this. Just basic stuff. Alright, still have those mana potions on me. I don't need them, but whatever. Ba, 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 ba. It takes a while. Jesus, it took up a lot. Come on, here we go. Wow, that's 112. Oh my god. That's effing crazy. Oh my god. Hmm. So I need to create these stairs and the door and everything. Oh my god, it's gonna take such a long fucking project. And that's the other thing that came to mind is like this is someone else's server. I have no control over like what happens to it. So for all I know, you know, a person who owns it could be like, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Makes me want to have my own server. That shit is expensive. And after this, I'm going to have the stairs going up, and this will actually continue on outward as well. Actually, I shouldn't make it so grand the first time. It's going to have different iterations. Probably have it basic at first, and then, you know, day by day, I'll just add little by little to it, so it doesn't take up too much of my time. So I'm going to finish this off. How much iron? 50 iron. Jesus. Okay, that's it. With the rest of the stone that I have, let me just, I should have done 92? Yeah, this will be fine. Okay, looks like you can't swim up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to Hellblade for the remaining time. To be honest, there's not much else to do in the server. I mean, hey, not Corona. Oh, okay. Again, the game is still in early access, and it's supposed to be PvP, and I am in the PvP server, albeit private. Yeah, I mean it's like good for like the first few hours, then not much else. So here's what I'm gonna do. Log out. And what I'm gonna do, where are you? Where are you? There you are. We're gonna play this. Why hasn't it shown up yet? There we go. So yeah, I've already beaten the game. I'm just missing one achievement, which is finding all the lore stones or lore runes. Options. We're going to get rid of the subtitles. This is actually kind of annoying. There we go.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. The head. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There'll be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. They can feel her coming. She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. They can feel you coming.
Quiet. Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking?
He's in Helheim.
Look, up ahead.
Helheim.
You see it too?
You promised you gave
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
Go back.
It's not safe.
It's there. They're here. Can you see that?
I can see it.
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back.
They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back.
Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight.
Nothing I can do.
Vulnerable.
I just have to wait.
It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. bravery only means something to those afraid of death, then it was fear runs far, far deeper.
There we go.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Look really clearly.
Focus, Senua.
Focus. Focus and you'll see.
What happens if you focus?
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves in the hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of
Yep.
mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see it?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're called
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
is she doing this? Why doesn't she tell him? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
Alright, I need to find the
His soul still lives.
runes,
She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul.
or stones, whatever they're called.
She needs to lay him to rest.
The bridge to Helheim.
Where are we? She can save him.
I forget its name. She forgets too.
She'll never make it.
But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
I see the one over there, but make sure I didn't miss any back here. Nope.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky. The Northmen speak of 9 worlds.
Oh,
The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in
Jesus, the
Asgard.
detail.
The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim.
Ah!
Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
That's the way. Climb up there. Go on. 4.
You don't know where you're going.
Just drop down. It's down there. Do you know where you are? Where are we? Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
It's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
Proud of you now.
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
have to take a
Hold it
closer
in your
look to see.
mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
She needs to use her eyes.
It's near.
Yeah, this one took me a while. Like the first puzzle.
And the gate will open.
Like I could try and do a speed run of this, but only after
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it.
I
Follow it.
find all the more stones.
Safe.
I spent spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Crazy amount of detail.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-forgotten goddess that rules over Helheim.
Yeah, I think I'll be playing Hellblade this evening. Try and find
Whatever horrors
all
lie
the lore
behind that
stones.
door. She must find him.
I'll use my laptop and open up like a guide.
Shh. Someone's here.
Someone's here. Oh my god. It's the milkman. He's here to deliver the milk. Mother's milk.
You took him from me. I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Yeah, there's nothing I could do.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Yay, welcome to Dark Souls. It's only gone up to like the almost to the shoulder for me. In the last playthrough.
The hardest
So,
battles are fought in the mind.
I'll try not to die.
That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim.
Hey,
To open the
Calzino
gate,
and North
you must first
Corona
face the gods that guard it.
up to the stream.
The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim
Spill the blood.
and enter the land of the dead.
It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has
The
to
Northmen
find two
say
gods.
that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
Yeah, I'll go up against Cert again for like the first challenge.
Sort, the fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
I really don't like.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast.
Ah, there's a lore stone. I didn't see this one before.
She took pity on him, He was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Oh my god. Will this please start? Here.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods.
My
For
god.
now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The Rainbow Bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
Alright, so looks like I had missed one from before. I'll have to do a little bit more exploration. This time marooned.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I can still smell it. The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Look, there's Surt's palace right up there.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happening? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone?
The fire's disappeared.
The fire. Cert is through there. For you. He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth. Cert. Find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have
The
to
Northmen
find it.
tell this story. Before the Earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Another gate. Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire
Another
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt.
I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
See if there's any secrets I'm missing. Oh yeah, there's a runestone right down there. I should have searched the bottom first.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Cert, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Say like 2 more gates, and then I'm there. Odd.
Gods answer your prayers, Senua. I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me! I am alone.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
There we go.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
please. Run now. You have to.
Oh, I actually died. I wasn't expecting that. And that was weird right there. The little glitch. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Next time I do a no-die run.
It's nearly over. Find a good position.
Jesus.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse. And have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Let's check what. Oh. Huh. Just about time for me to leave. Confirm. Alright, so when I get back this evening, it will probably be Hellblade again, or some other game. Let me check here. Check. What do we have here? Oh, wait. I have something in my inventory. The Tree of Woe. Oh, that's from Senua. Or, I mean, Hellblade. Miscreated, Outlast, Petrification. You know what? I'll try out Petrification, or one of the other, games that I've downloaded that were on sale. There's like a whole bunch here. So many. So For Honor is also on sale for like, half off, but why? Why would I want to purchase For Honor? So bad. I mean, the game looks great. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, Ubisoft has really effed up on that one. Now, Earth Defense Force 4.1: The Shadow of New Despair. Maybe, maybe, but I'll get that once it's on sale. It's like $50 right now, and deservingly so. But yeah, we'll see. There's Gothic 3. Yay. No one wants to buy that. But yeah, all right. Thank you all for watching and hanging out. Thank you, YouTuber, for the lurk, and thank you, Backwoods Metalhead, for the follow as well. And thank you, Itogesh, for remaining a Game Wisp subscriber for over a year now. And I will see you all in about 3 hours with God knows what game. I don't know. I'll go and see what games I haven't played yet. It's just like more than half the list I have. So, all right. I will see you all later. All right. Bye.